Hello friends, once again I am back. Uh, in this video, we are going to discuss regarding the what is search. This topic is related to searching and sorting techniques in data structure. In the last videos, we have discussed regarding the terminologies of the data structures such as arrays, pointers, linked list, trees, graphs. As all these topics, they are the basic elements of data structure and they play very important role in many applications such as operating system design, database management system and other applications. As now in this video, whatever topics we are discussing, they also comes in the application of data structure. But this searching, whatever searching topic is there, it is one type of technique. It is not a element of data structure. So you have to clarify, आपको अपने माइंड में ये क्लियर करना पड़ेगा कि इट इज़ नॉट अ एलिमेंट और इट इज़ नॉट एनी बेसिक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर. First of all, you have to clarify this doubt. First of all, you have to remove one doubt from your mind that whatever topic that is searching techniques, whatever topic searching and sorting we are going to discuss now onwards, it is not any data structure. It is like data structure का यूज़ करके हमको different applications and algorithms design करना है. So there it is going to be used. So searching is not any type of data structure. It is one type of technique, or we can say it is one type of method, or it is one type of algorithm which is used for finding the element from n number of elements available. So this technique basically belongs to when you are having n number of elements and maybe any value more than one, either it may be 100, 1000, 1 lakh or any value. When we are having more than one value, we refer it as n value because we are not having any exact value for that particular thing at the time of our discussion. That's why we say n values. So searching is basically searching a particular value from the given n values. Finding a particular element from the given n elements. It is basically searching for a value, searching for a particular entity, searching for a particular quantity. So that particular technique, it is called as searching technique. So in our data structure, as data structure is related to design and application of many other elements of our software engineering, many other elements of our computer science. So by using the basic data structure such as stack, queues, linked list, trees and graph, we are going to use certain techniques such as searching and sorting, which is helpful for many applications. So here whatever topic we are going to discuss regarding searching, it is nothing but basically it is a technique. It is just a method, or we can say it is just a method or algorithm for finding particular value from given set of n number of values. यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है कि basically we are having n number of values, means we are having suppose 10 elements, 10 values or 10 particular elements of any type of elements. So from that, if you are going to find out the particular element, whether it is present in that particular quantity or a particular list, so that technique is nothing but it is called as searching technique. So guys, आपको ये क्लियर माइंड में करना पड़ेगा कि सर्चिंग इज नथिंग बट इट इज बेसिकली अ टेक्निक फॉर फाइंडिंग अ पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू फ्रॉम गिवन सेट ऑफ वैल्यूज. सो नाउ कमिंग टू अवर डिस्कशन, हाउ वी कैन डिफाइन सर्चिंग. सो सर्चिंग को कैसा डिफाइन करेंगे? सो द डेफिनेशन गिवन हियर इज सर्च or searching is a process of finding a value in a list of values. Very simple definition. What is searching? Searching is a process, a method, a technique of finding a value in a list of values. We are having list of n number of values. From that, suppose you want to find out a particular value. So that particular value finding process, it is nothing but searching. In other words, searching is a process of locating given value position in a list of values. Means from that particular list, whatever element you are going to find out, at what position it is present in that particular list. So that position we are going to find out. So that particular process, it is called as searching. So searching is nothing but finding a position where from a given list of a particular element where it is present. It may be present in the beginning, it may be present in the last, it may be present in the middle, it may be present at the first position, it may be present in the last position, it may be present in the middle, somewhere it will be present. If it is present, then you have to find out the location where it is present, and if it is not present, there is no question of finding the location. So this particular scenario, it is called as searching. So there are different methods of searching, such as linear search and binary search. So in this video, we are going to discuss the simple and foremost and firstmost method of searching, that is also called as linear search or sequential search algorithm. So linear search or sequential search algorithm, both the names are same, both the names are given to the same technique. Technique is one and the names are two, like linear or sequential. Linear search, or we can say it as a sequential search. So what is linear search? Now we are going to discuss it. So as the name suggests, linear search or sequential search. Linear or sequential. Sequential means one by one. So linear search algorithm is nothing but it is the algorithm which finds a given element in the list of elements with order of n times complexity, where n is total number of elements in the list. So linear search is nothing but it will search the elements with respect to the given elements. By starting from first element, it will start searching and it will go up to the position where the element will find. And if it is not present, means it will find out the element up to the last element. So this search process starts comparing search element with the first element in the given list. If both are matched, then result is element found. Otherwise, search element is compared with the next element in the list. Now, then if it is not there, then repeat the same until search element is compared with the last element in the list. If the last element also doesn't match, then the result is element not found in the list. That means the search element is compared with element by element in the list. That's why it is also called as order of n. Means if there are n means 12 elements are there, and if the value is not present in the list, so you are making 12 comparison starting from first, second to last element. So that's why it is called as order of n. So we have to not confuse in this order of n. Simply we have to remember that linear search starts from the first element. It compares until the element is found. If the element is not found, it will compare up to the last element. If it is found, it will point the position. Otherwise, it will give the result as the element is not present. So this is simple search algorithm. Starting from first element, compares the values, and wherever it is found, it will point the position where the element is present. Otherwise, it will give the result the element is not present. Now, algorithm, what is the process or steps in that particular linear search algorithms are very simple. First one is read the search element from the user, which element you want to find out, and list will be given. Then step number 2, compare the search element in the first element in the list. If both are matched, then display given element is found and terminate the function. Otherwise, if both elements are not matched, then compare search element with the next element in the list. Then repeat step 3 and 4 until search element compare with the last element in the list. If the last element in the list also doesn't match, then display element is not found and terminate the function. So this is simple algorithm or simple steps for understanding the linear search algorithm, which starts from first element, start comparing it. Whenever it is found, it will give the result that element is found at this particular position. Otherwise, if the element is not found, it will give that element is not found after comparing the last element. So this can be very easily can be understood with the help of example. Here is one example. Here the list of elements are given to you like 65, 20, 10, 55, 32, 12, 50, 99. So here total 8 elements are given. The list of 8 elements are there, and you want to search the element such as, for example, 12. So now start with the linear search. First step, the element you want to find is 12 and the list is given is this one. So at the first position of the list, the 65 element is present. Compare this 65 with 12, both are not matching. Go to the next element, compare this with the next element, like this, the next element, like this, the next element. Now up to the, whenever we reach up to the element number 5, that is step number 5, position number 5, starting from 0, it means 4 means it is 5. So there we found the element. So step number 6, there we are going to find out the element. So in this way, this element is found at this particular position, that the element 12 is present at the 6th position in the given list. Starting from 0 to 5 means it is at the 6th position. There are total 8 elements in the list. 0, 1, 2, 7 means there are total 8 elements in the list, and we are going to find out the element 12. So it is present at the 6th location in the given list. So in this case, the result will be the element found at the 6th position in the given list. Suppose you are going to find out the element 100. So starting from the first position, if you go on comparing, as the 100 element is 100th element or whatever value, it is not found, it is not present in the list. So it will start from the first element, it will compare there. As it is not present, it will go to the next element, step number 2. Again, if it is found, well and good, otherwise it will go to the next element, well and good. If it is found, otherwise it will go to the next element. Like this, it will start from the first element of the list to the last element, it will compare. As the value 100 is not present in this particular list, that's why in that particular case, the result will be the element not found in the given list. So in this way, starting from the first element to the last element, this algorithm compares all the values. That's why this is also called as sequential search algorithm or given or linear search algorithm. Both the names are same, and both the techniques in the both the situations where the technique is same, that start from the first element, compare it, and if it is found, give the result, the element is found at this particular position. If it is not found, go to the next position and repeat the process until the last element in the list is compared. If in the last also it is not found, means you have to give the message or output result as the element is not present in the list. So this is very simple technique of searching a particular element from the given list. That particular technique, it is also called as sequential search or linear search algorithm. So linear search is nothing but the search process which starts from first element, goes to the next element, and up to the last element it will search, and whenever it is found, the element is found, it will give the result, the element is found at this particular position. Otherwise, it will give the result that element is not present in the given particular list. So this technique of searching, it is called as linear search algorithm, and it is having the time complexity as order of n, where n is the total number of elements in the given list. As it starts from first element and it will compare until the last element if the element is not found in the given list. That's why it is having the complexity of order of n in the comparison method. So this is our sequential search algorithm. In the next video, we'll discuss regarding the another algorithm that is called as binary search algorithm. Thank you.